shorty playing in the front yard of the crib. Fell down and I bumped my head. Somebody helped me up and asked me if I bumped my head. I said, yeah.
Okay, on to the blouse. I'm going to be painting the blouse sunset red, one of my favorite colors. So, let me get going on that. Real thin base coat. Sunset red's a really cool color. Don't know why I wasn't using more of this before, but I really enjoy this color. Just very attractive, bright color, especially against skin. The tricky part is trying to get into the little crevices here, just by the way that this model is built. Okay, there's that. It's not a bad start. Avatar. What I also like about this is she'll match the rest of the crew, so that's always good. Her little pink blouse. Okay, that's done. Still patching up a bit of skin that I missed, 'cause that happens, but thankfully my colors are still wet on the palette, so I'll be able to fix this quite easily. Yeah, I didn't even notice that little side thigh there. That's skin, and I missed it. And that was my fault. But might as well take that opportunity to do a little bit of shading where I needed it. So there we go. While that's drying, keep going with a little bit of let's lighten up my kind of mauve mixture there by adding a little bit of white to my sunset red. That will yield a kind of a pinkish color, and I'll be able to highlight that. Then I can ink it. That will be done. Model paints up really quickly. Once you get the hard part down, like I said, pretty fast. These painting videos are going to take a lot of editing, man. Alright. So, now I'm working with kind of a pinkish color. Will give me a little bit of a color to work up from. There's the pink. And you notice I jumped pretty far there on that color transition. Don't worry, you can fix it. Over here, same thing. We'll fix it. Important thing is you've got that base color down. and you've got this highlight color down. Okay? Because it will all be fixed. There we go. Done, done. Wash there is still drying a little bit, so I don't want to mess with that. So, with the pink in, next thing you're going to do, take some ball red, and we're going to run a wash over it to bring it back down. See, told you we were going to fix it. There we go. And with ball red, what's nice is it's going to blend these together better while giving it a little bit of shadow. So there's that. Quick and dirty. Nice and easy. Done. And done. Quite nice. Or I can re-highlight again once that's dry. Looks like my wash is dry, so I can now re-highlight up that flesh that I missed. So let's do that right now while we're waiting for everything else. So there's that. See what I missed? That's horrible. There you go. Now only if you're staring at that section will you notice it doesn't quite match. But it's not too bad. Okay, so that's done. Let's do the tabard. Tabard is going to be Iraqi sand as the base. We'll see how, I'll show you how formulaic this all becomes. So Iraqi sand, a little bit of water, and you won't have to watch any of these anymore. You'll just know the methodology. Got that Iraqi sand. Okay. I'm gonna use the bigger brush for this. Oh well. I like the little double layering of the tabard there. Didn't even notice that was the case. That's okay. Kind of a neat little effect. What happened there? Is that supposed to be leg? Hope not. I hope not. Alright. Let me skip past this. I'll show you guys the next stage. Alright, so Iraqi sand is down. This ink is now, this wash is now dry. So I can get in here, do just a little bit of highlighting to there and there. Just subtle. Okay. Alright. I figure while I'm here, might as well paint in the little straps on the shirts. The blouses, I guess I should say. Real simple. Alright. So do that. Then we'll move on to the cloak. Well, finish the tabard, then we do the cloak. Okay, so stitches done, and we do here, kind of like Rasputina. Rasputina has these like little stitches that run across her blouse. Pants run a little thick right there. So that is done. Next step, highlight the tabard, and then we can move on. So, a little bit of white mixed into my Iraqi sand. A bit more white mixed into my Iraqi sand. There we go. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to highlight the Iraqi sand, then I'm going to do all the leather pieces with, where's my utility brown? Not that one. It's going to be this beige brown, and I'll see you at the end of that. Okay, actually I decided against beige brown. It's a little too dark. I want yellow ochre for the coat. That way I can get some nice detail going on it. So I'm going to go with some yellow ochre. One of my favorite, most versatile colors, by the way, yellow ochre. You can use it for wood, you can use it for leather. Just a great color. So let's use that. Oh, non-metallic gold, another use for yellow ochre. Just to, you know, highly recommend using this color. It's just awesome. So, to do that, good hide on the color. Spectacular hide, I should say, on this color. Did use yellow ochre as the base coat of the trench coats of my gunsmiths. So, I don't know if you guys have seen my gunsmiths on camera, the ones that are part of my Karis crew. Probably have. That's what this should look like at the end here. Pandora's overcoat is what I'm referring to. Should look like that. Should give a nice cool trench coaty feel to it. And this is where things go super fast from here. Alright, back in a bit. I'll show you how the rest of this turns out. Alright, so yellow ochre went down, and I'm in speed painting mode right now, so all I'm doing is hitting the boots and the belts with a little bit of beige brown. And I'm going pretty quick. Beige brown or P3 Guncore brown I use a lot. They're my turbo colors because they cook through leather really quick. If you've got a whole bunch of straps to do or just large leather pieces, they do the job. This color does the job quite nicely. It hides well, flows very well, doesn't take forever to dry like some of the grays might. And overall, just a quick color. In fact, I think what I'll do, there's some crevices back in here that I just really can't get to that well. I think what I'm going to do, let me do the Avatar's boots. Well, strap work, I'm not a fan of that. I was thinking I would go kind of a black gray on the boots, but you know, if I'm just doing this real quick for a buddy and this looks nice, I will do it this way. And hopefully he'll be happy with this paint job. I think he will. Okay. So there's that. Make sure I hit all these gaps here. And let's hit the belt. Oh, I see what's going on. That's actually a pouch. I was thinking that's a patch of skin. Nope. That is a pouch. Very cool. There, now she doesn't look all like weirded out. Back into the boots here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a bunch of colors in a row, which is mainly going to be base coats, and then I'm going to hit it with a wash at the end of it, and that should clean up a whole bunch of things at the same time. So let's do that. In fact, I think what I'll do is I'm going to paint these cuffs a different color. So I'm going to go with that lightened Iraqi sand. And paint the cuffs a different color while I'm doing this. Just remember, thin paint all the time. It will make a gigantic difference in your painting if you're going thin paint. There we go. So there's that. And everything has to match between the avatar and the regular form, so any color I use there, I've got to use here. Alright. Okay, moving right along. We're gonna go with hair. Artwork has hair as red. I'm going to use kind of my formula red, which is kind of wild actually. It's bright orange. So I'm going to do that. And these models are really close to being done. I don't know why my orange is acting so thin today, but I'm going with it. So there's that. Not really worried about the top of the box there that I just got. Be able to fix that easily. Key thing here, just to get your orange down. And don't screw up too much of what you just put down. Alright, I'm going to finish doing the hair. Back in a second.